How do we build our dreams when we don't know what we want? Learn how Flaunt solves this problem in 5 bold and glittery steps with radio host Laura Cheadle. Using a combination of best girlfriend discussions and therapy-based exercises, listeners are taught how to build their dreams and live their sparkle. Flaunt. Find your fetish, laugh out loud, accept unconditionally, navigate the negative, and trust in your truth.
Hello, welcome to Flaunt, Build Your Dreams and Live Your Sparkle. I'm Laura Cheadle, and today we're going to talk about love. And before you think, oh, I don't need love, or I already have love, what I want to say to you is, wait. We all need love in our life. We all have love in our life. And whether you think about it in terms of relationships or parenting or families or jobs or whatever, I want you to expand your definition of love. We love ourselves. We love our friends. We love family. We love pizza. We love coffee. We love working out. We love beaches. We think about all of the things in life that we say, oh my gosh, I love that. Spend a few moments just thinking about love and how it shows up in your life, and maybe where love is difficult in your life. You might have a great relationship, but you might struggle at work because you don't love your job. You might love your job, but you might never really be able to connect with somebody in terms of friendship. And then you may also just be lonely and want that special someone in your life. And for some reason, you can't figure out what is blocking you from getting the relationship of your dreams. So, my guest today is the amazing Lauren Kay Wyatt. And she is incredible. I can't even begin to describe how incredible she is. She is the founder of Love Renegades. She is a coach. She is a speaker. And what she helps people do is break the laws of love. And you might be thinking, what? Why would I break a law of love if I want love? Well, we all have beliefs. Whether we were raised with these beliefs or wherever we developed our ideas for these beliefs, we all have these series of beliefs that kind of hold us back. Like, in order to be loved, I need to. Or in order to experience love, I need blah, 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 blah. And those are the laws of love that she helps people break. So with that, I want to welcome Miss Lauren Kay Wyatt to my show. Welcome, Lauren.
Oh, Laura, thank you so much for having me. I love that we get to be here together during this time.
I love that as well. And I know I did not do your work justice. So would you kindly spend a few minutes explaining to the listeners what Love Renegades is, what it's all about, and what it means to break the laws of love so they can find love in all areas of their life?
Absolutely. And I think that you did an amazing job of introducing me. Just so good. So to really connect with what you already, the picture that you already built and drew for all of us, what I can say is Love Renegades is an opportunity, and it's a movement to really let that love, that light, in your words, Laura, that sparkle that's inside of you, just really shine through so that you can say yes to love, so that you stop putting all of those terms and conditions and limitations on yourself. It's acknowledging what it is that you want, and it's saying yes. And through the visualization that you gave people, that you gave all of us, our listeners, I would love it if each of you could just take a moment and tune in with that heart space and that sparkle, and allow it just to come up into your heart's eyes and see what more love would mean for you. And as you do this, maybe you notice, whether it's happening now or it's happened in the past, that there's this little nagging voice that comes up that says, yes, but, or you can't have this until this and this and this. And I want you to acknowledge that voice and put it on pause for just a minute. When you connect with your inner love renegade, that's where you say, I'm going to choose to listen to my heart's wisdom. I'm going to choose to say yes to my desire. And I'm going to be courageous. And I'm going to allow this into my life. And in that process of allowing and in receiving and in creation, you will be given opportunities to be that love renegade who breaks the laws of love. So what are the laws of love?
Yeah.
They are opportunities to say, no, I will not be stopped by these limitations. Opportunities to reconnect and move forward from a space of love, not from fear, and from a place that is authentically and genuinely you.
I love how you described that and how you gave that little example of yes, but, because I know for me, and I know for a lot of our listeners as well, that voice does come in. Yes, I want love, but right now I'm writing a book. Yes, I want love, but right now I've got kids at home. Yes, I want love, but right now I'm a little overweight from the holidays and I don't look my best. Yes, I want love, but you know what? I've been burned before and I'm not willing to go there again. That is the language that we hear over and over and over again. And even though there's some valid sentiments in that, they are blocks. We are affirming for ourselves the block. We are not affirming for ourselves the love. We are saying, yes, love, but first. And of course, we're not going to find love, whether it's with our family or friends or relationships or jobs or self or dogs or anything, as long as we put in that but.
Exactly. That what you say is so true, and it's something we can all relate to. It's the yes, but. And it's all, again, it's these terms and conditions that we put on ourselves. And I want to ask you, Laura, and I'm going to ask myself and everyone listening in, if somebody talked to you the way that you talk to yourself, what would you think? Or would you talk to someone like that? Would you say, oh, I know that you want that great relationship, but you're 5 pounds overweight right now, or whatever. You know,
No,
I'm going to keep it clean for your show, but like, would we want to spend time with someone like that?
Right. No, we wouldn't. It's very negative thinking. It's you don't have the time. You don't deserve it. You're not good enough. What do you really have to give? Who would want you? And how many times have I heard people say, oh, I'm damaged goods. Oh my God.
What no. Right.
Right.
And okay, like I am not putting down anybody who's had that thought, because I have had some really outrageous thoughts about myself too. And I've met with other amazing women who've had these damaging thoughts as you. The only, you thinking that you are damaged goods is not affirming the beautiful, amazing person who you are. All of your experiences have made you exactly who you are in this moment. And when you're a love renegade, you tell the voices to shut the F up.
Exactly.
Like no.
Right.
We're not doing this. No.
No. Because who is not damaged goods? Who is not too stressed? Who is not 5 pounds overweight? You know what I mean? Everybody has got that thing.
We can all be better in like our ego or our junior. I call our ego junior. Junior wants us to be these outrageous, spectacular versions for ourselves. And it's just it's not going to happen.
No.
So, and also, can we recognize that it's a distraction from actually letting love in, and that it's a fear tactic?
Absolutely. And there is so much fear around love and the lack of love. And it seems like it's ironic that our fear is what keeps us separate from love.
It is ironic. And in the work that we do with Love Renegades, something that what I love doing is showing people like the illusions that separate them from love.
Yeah.
And saying, let's dismantle this. Like, because you may think that you can't have these things, but really it's fear. So in this moment, for everyone listening, and for us as well, Laura, it's a great idea to go within and ask ourselves, what would change? How would I change? What would need to change if I said yes to love and if I allowed it to happen? What would no longer be okay?
Deep.
And that's how we break the laws of love. Because sometimes, there are people who we love very much, whether it's our significant other or it's a friend or family member, or it's people who maybe we don't really like them, but we have to be with them at work, in some situations, some extended family members, whatever. And if we were really allowing ourselves to say yes to love, well, we might get to set some boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to say, it's going to make me really uncomfortable to have this conversation and to let somebody know, you can't call me at 4 a.m. every morning wanting me to bail you out.
Right.
Or telling your significant other, I've noticed that we're both, living our own lives, but we're not really connecting in a way that I feel like we both would like to. So let's do something about it. Or it's putting yourself out there in a new way when you're dating, and instead of playing all of those games and like making sure that you're on your best behavior so that they like you, maybe now instead of being on your best behavior, you can be your best self. And your best self is not being perfect. It's being real. It's saying, this is what I want. And it's listening to yourself when you notice those red flags. So I could keep going on and on, but it's a lot.
It is. Now,
stuff.
Can you share what some of those laws of love are so listeners get a better understanding of what a law of love is? Because that way they might see that they have it. And after you do that, I'll tell the story of how that transformed me.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I want to hear this. Okay. So the laws of love, I've discovered these definite, we'll call them fear-based patterns, illusions that separate people from love in their relationships and in having what they love. I've been doing this work since 2012. I've worked directly with hundreds of people. I noticed some patterns and I named them the laws of love. So we have the law of control, the law of sacrifice, the law of perfection, the law of drama, the law of absorption, and the law of satisfaction. And I have a quiz available on one of my websites, breakthelawsoflove.com. where you can find out which law of love that you need to break, and to give you a tangible